Welcome to Parapausal Podcast.
Janet thought she was going to be able to make it tonight, but unfortunately she didn't. So I missed her, but we did okay.
All right. Hi, welcome to Parapausal Podcast Presents. Tonight we have Isaac, Dirty Dog, Stewart. He is...
Yes, ma'am.
he was a wrestler, an MMA fighter. And my gosh, right now he is an actor, and so he's been doing a lot of stuff there. Creature creator, and right. Am I right to say that you're going to start doing drag car racing, or?
Go-kart racing's for my daughter.
Okay. All right.
She's gonna follow in Daddy's footsteps.
Oh, yes. So
Yeah.
extreme sportsman.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
It's funny you mentioned the act, and if I can cut you off just for 1 minute, I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
no.
We just had we just released Clown Motel 3, which I'm in as obsolete. It'll be streaming by the end of this year for the normal audience to check out. The one we just went to the premiere was just for the cast and crew.
Okay.
It was really good. I got a lot of screen time, and it was just a blast making Clown Motel 3. And I'm recently filming a TV series that's owned by Netflix called Hop Circus.
I heard of, okay, so we're gonna get all that. So first off, is Ari in Clown Motel 3?
Ari Lehman?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he babysitted my daughter while I was filming. He's the one that taught her how to count to 100.
Oh my God, that is so sweet. Now, for those that don't know, Ari had played, I don't remember how many times, Jason Voorhees. So
He was the first ever Jason Voorhees.
yes, he was. And a lot of people don't know that. They
He
think
was.
of Kane Hodder, but Kane actually didn't start until the third one, correct?
Well, he was the stuntman through them all, but he started just doing it by himself in part 7.
Mm-hmm.
And he did from 7 on till Freddy versus Jason, and then they replaced him because New Line, in my opinion, was dumb.
Yeah, that definitely. Yeah, but he is your daughter's godfather. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
And we just met CJ Graham yesterday at the Days of the Dead convention, because we was doing our Clown Motel booth. He played Jason in Friday the 13th part 6, and he is a big dude. And it's funny because I told him that Kane Hodder is Kiki's godfather. He says, well, I love her too, so I'll be her uncle. So she's got 3 Jasons that love her to death: Ari Lehman, CJ Graham, and Kane Hodder.
Well, I guess you don't ever have to worry about protecting her, do you?
No, because CJ Graham is he's a monster. He's a big man.
Wow.
I'm 6 foot, and he stood like a foot and 3 inches over me, like I was a dwarf.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. How fun.
I couldn't believe it. Yesterday was my birthday, by the way.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. So I got to celebrate my birthday at the Clown Motel, the actual Clown Motel, because that's where we did our premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did the premiere at the bar above the Clown Motel, but we stayed at the Clown Motel, and we stayed in the most famous room that's in Clown Motel, which is Clownvis, room 222. And if there's any skeptics out there, because I'm one of them, that it ain't haunted, I promise you, it's haunted.
Okay. So you had
Yeah,
some stuff go on, or
I did. I did. I had something touch me, something pull the cover off of me. I heard a woman screaming.
oh my
Uh,
gosh.
it was a little unsettling. It was I'm not gonna lie. I woke up and checked on my baby and Kayla and made
Yeah.
sure they was okay. Uh, I couldn't hardly go back to sleep because I was already shook up and ruffled.
Oh
So,
wow.
so, but it is haunted. It definitely is, especially the Tonopah Cemetery beside Clown Motel.
I didn't know there was a cemetery beside it. That's cool as
Uh,
heck.
yes, that's we do a lot of scenes in Clown Motel 3 in the graveyard or
Okay.
cemetery. I just recently found out there's a difference between a graveyard and a cemetery.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. What's
do you
no?
know the
What's the
difference?
difference?
Okay, now my buddy that's a shaman taught me this.
Okay.
A graveyard is attached to a church.
Oh.
A cemetery ain't. So I can't call the Tonopah a graveyard, it's a cemetery.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, because I
But
always call all the places that I hang out was like a graveyard.
yeah,
So
me too. Me too,
yeah,
because I've always thought they're just graveyards.
right.
But a graveyard is attached to a church and a cemetery ain't.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely not make that mistake anymore.
It's awesome that I found that out,
Yeah.
uh, because my whole life I just thought they was the same thing,
Right.
just just different names.
Well, me too. Yeah, definitely. You're not the only one older in age and learning things still.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said you can teach an old dog new tricks.
That's funny.
But yeah, it
Oh,
was the cemetery at Tonopah is very, very haunted, and you see things. They appear.
wow.
They move things. It's just, if I hadn't seen it, I wouldn't believe it. Now,
Yeah.
anybody out there watching this that's skeptical of ghosts, like myself, that was a
Go there, huh?
non-believer, they're real. They're
Yeah.
there.
Wow. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
you've done some paranormal investigations and stuff, haven't you?
No,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
it was just Kayla Giselle.
Yeah.
She she used to be with a paranormal investigation team called Hawaiian Hauntings,
Uh-huh.
and they made me an honorary member, but I
Right.
never went out. I never went out to an investigation
Okay.
because I'm a real spiritual person, and I
Right.
believe that things can follow you back.
Yeah.
So I won't go.
I've had
But
that happen before, yeah.
yeah, so actually, after I told Kayla the next morning about what had happened to me at the Clown Motel, she gave me some Hawaiian salt and I put it in my pockets and then threw some over my shoulder, and it
Yep.
actually made me feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and things started leaving me alone.
Yeah. And there's also ways of cleansing yourself before and after to make sure nothing follows you home.
Yeah,
So I can always teach you
correct.
that.
Okay, that sounds great. That sounds great.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys had so much fun. My goodness.
It was a blast, because we stayed half the time in Tonopah, Nevada, and then we stayed the rest of the time in Las Vegas, Nevada. And
Nice.
in Las Vegas, we did the convention called Days of the Dead. We had our own booth, and we got to
Oh,
do autographs, and it just felt really great to know, hey, I'm in this film, and people really enjoy it.
oh, good.
And you know, I don't look at myself as a movie star.
Right.
I'm just a normal guy that grew up in the country and got lucky by the grace of God and
Yeah.
made it into films. I am now at 17 films.
Wow.
I mean, now they're all independent. They're not big name like New Line Cinema or Dementia or anything like that, but they're great B-rated movies like Death Stalker Productions, The Mahal Empire, Ken Brewer, Livid Entertainment.
Nice. We
Uh,
need to get you in Full Moon. I'm friends with Full Moon on Twitter.
yeah,
Or sorry, X, whatever. So I'm gonna see if I can get you and get you to do a Full Moon film.
yeah,
I love
definitely,
them.
definitely, definitely.
Well,
But yeah,
okay. So talking about your films and stuff, I want to bring it back now. Isaac has done some. Sorry, everybody. I'm still sick, so my nose is stuffed up. But Isaac has done some films, like he said, 17, and Obsolete. If y'all don't know him, I'll put up a nice little picture of Obsolete. He is right now off at the barber shop getting a makeover, and so with Obsolete, first question about him. When did he first appear where somebody that knows him would be like, okay, yeah, this was his first time that he made an appearance that people started recognizing him?
that is a really good question. Obsolete was 10 years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until 4 years ago that he got a breakout role to where people started, oh my God, that's Obsolete. I know this clown. Uh, it's it was 4 years ago, and thank God I just skyrocketed with popularity, and I did live feeds and did mainly home acting at first, and then Joe
Okay.
Kelly, that writes and produces the Clown Motel, caught wind of me, and we met, and he said, "Hey, you got to be in Clown Motel 3." And I got a spoiler I can tell you, but I can't tell the audience. So when we get off of the podcast, I want to let you know something that's
Ooh,
that's really exciting.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really exciting.
Okay.
So uh, but when I got in Clown Motel 3 with Ari Lehman, Jenna Jameson, uh, Lisa Wilcox, which was in Nightmare on Elm Street 4
Uh-huh.
and 5, uh, they were some big name actors on
Wow.
set. Uh, and I got to do my thing with them.
Oh,
And home acting, you only got one chance.
right.
The good thing about acting is you can cut, retake, and do all that. But they said that my performance was so good, they never had to reshoot my scenes. But I said
Wow.
it's called, yeah, because in home acting, you got to get it right the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. That is so okay. So for people that don't know, what is the hone acting? If I
Okay,
could.
home acting is where you're a character in either a haunted house or a haunted trail.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent 23 years doing home acting, different characters. It wasn't always Obsolete. I was a guy called Rootkill. I was a butcher. I was a ghoul. I was numerous characters.
Wow.
I even played Freddy Krueger one time.
How
Uh,
fun.
I played Michael Myers. And the thing about me, even though I'm 6 foot tall, that ain't Michael Myers' height. So they had to actually put lifts in my boots to make me look like I'm 6'4".
Well, to everybody around here, Michael Myers is my brother. And I'm gonna go off topic here and tell you why. Okay, my last name is Myers. I put Michael Myers. I did my own little template, and I put him on my mailbox on either
Right.
side, and then just of his face with a couple of knives as my name. And so my last name is on there, Myers. And not this Halloween, but last Halloween, I had the cutest little fairy girl come to the door, and she real timid, and she looks up at me and she goes, Michael's not coming out tonight, is he? And I said, Oh, no, 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 sweetheart. I said, That's my brother. I've got him locked in the basement right now, and he is not going to hurt you or be out around you. I said, So you go have
Oh,
fun. And she's like, Okay. It was just so sweet.
that's adorable. That's adorable. Speaking of Michael Myers, I got a cool story if you want to hear it.
Of course.
Being in the entertainment industry, you meet connections. And we met a guy named Danny Foster, and they was doing a Halloween 45 convention, and he hired me and Kayla to be ushers and security. And with that, I got to meet every Michael Myers there was. And since I was an usher and worked for the con, I got all their autographs, every one of them,
That is so
except George,
cool.
except George Wilbur because he
Oh,
passed away.
yeah.
But the best Michael Myers, in my opinion, was in Halloween 5, was Don Shank. And I told him I was his biggest fan. And he said, I'll take a picture with you. Do you want me to choke you? Well, I thought he was just going to put his hand on my throat.
Oh, no.
This guy literally choked me. And I realized how intimidating they must have been on set with this guy.
Oh, my
Because
God.
he's a big guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And but he was so sweet. He loved my daughter. He loved Kiki.
He
And he
choked you.
gave
He
her
was sweet.
Yeah, and he gave her all kind of free merchandise.
Oh, that's
And
so nice.
yeah, and every Michael we met was awesome. So we met Danielle Harris.
Hmm.
I was actually her escort.
Okay. I
Uh
love Danielle. She seems like such a sweetie.
she is. And what's funny about that, my first crush, swear to God,
Was her,
was
huh?
Danielle Harris. Was
I
Danielle
bet.
Harris. And I told her that, and she gave me a kiss on my cheek because she said that was so sweet. And it was
Oh,
such an honor to be her escort, to make sure nobody attacked her or crossed
yeah.
that line. And there was a guy jumped the line to try to get to her,
Oh
and
no.
I literally used my Marine training and took him to the ground. And when it was all said and done, and they escorted him out, she ran up and gave me the biggest hug and told me I was her hero. And that made my head this big.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
Back with what you were saying. You're sorry because you've been sick. Go ahead.
No, I was just apologizing because they might hear me coughing because I've been sick for 2 weeks. And they can't figure out what's wrong with me. They just say it's a viral infection. I ain't got COVID, thank God. But I can't shake this sickness. And it's really hard because I'm filming, you know, daily.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, I do my own stunts, and I got a broke back. So, it's kind of hard, but I pull it off, thank God. Uh, but being sick with a broke back and having to film and do all kind of certain things, it gets a little rough.
Mhm.
It looks like I've had no sleep because I basically haven't.
Yeah. I gave you that
Uh,
look because I told you not to be doing that.
yeah,
Doing your own stunts, young
I
man.
know, hon. I know. Well, what I'm planning on doing, and this will be the first time I'm telling anybody this, so it's on your podcast. 2026, at the very end, I'm retiring.
Oh,
And I'm wanting to put the focus mainly on my daughter.
yeah. Well, of course.
So I'm retiring from film and stunts and everything like that. Uh,
Okay.
my doctor actually called me today and told me, you got to go see the surgeon. You're done. It's over. He
Yeah.
said, you're one twist away from being in a wheelchair.
Exactly.
By the grace of God, I'm not yet, and I hope I don't. So, I'm just, but see, I'm gonna let you know why I do my own stunts. Uh, when you're watching a movie with me in it, I want you to know everything I do for you and the crowd is authentic, that it's really me. When you see me go through a window, that's really me. When you see me bust through a wall or get shot or whatever the stunt may be or the car wreck, that's me doing the stunt because I won't shortchange my fans. They gotta have the real me. And I know it's a little silly because you put so much on the line, but I don't do it for the fame, the fortune, the money. I
Yeah.
do it for the love of knowing I entertain people.
I know, sweetheart. And I don't think it's silly. I think it's very amazing that you're willing to do that and that you love it so much that you're willing to do that. But we already had this conversation, so I will move on.
I know, hon.
All
I
right.
think I loved your comment on me versus Gunther.
Don't make me do it, man. I don't care how broke down I am. I'll get you.
Uh,
Oh, okay. So, with Obsolete, he started in movies about 4 years ago. Yeah, but
yeah.
everybody kind of started knowing who he was because he
Mhm.
started out as more of a haunted house character. Oh,
Right.
yeah, because I can't say it right now either. Um, so a haunted house character. Now, did you come up with Obsolete? Were you the
I
one that
did.
did?
I,
Okay.
I did. And do you want to know how I come up with the name
Yes.
of obsolete? Okay, check this out. I had all my masks are custom made. They're molded to my face, and they're not nothing you can buy at Spirit Halloween or anything. They're all original.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Um, but I couldn't come up with a name for him. I mean, we thought of name after name after name. But me and my brother-in-law, Stephen Fuller, I want to give him credit because it was him that actually accidentally gave me the name. We was
Okay.
we was talking about things that was no longer relevant, like VCRs and beta. And he said, yeah, everything like that's just obsolete now. And I'm like, oh my God, that is an awesome word, obsolete.
Yeah.
So I said, that's going to be my clown name,
I
obsolete.
love it.
Not saying that I'm irrelevant or no longer relevant. It's just saying that, hey, I understand at some point I will become obsolete.
Yeah. I like that. I
So,
like that.
so
That is
that's where
awesome.
obsolete come from.
All right. Now I saw another character that's on your thing. Just a short little backstory on him. The guy with the dreads. Now, is he a clown? Is he a demon? What's the do? What's the do with the dreads?
Well, the Dread Clown is in developmental. We're not sure what way we want to take him.
Okay.
So he's not named.
Oh.
He's just, to me, he's a badass clown, and he's creepy. He's got spikes in his nose. He's got pins in his mouth. He's got the
Yeah.
dreads, and I want to do something with him. Now, that ain't my new character that I'm going to reveal.
No, no, we'll get
But
there. We'll get there. Hold on.
yeah, we'll get there. So we're developing his character
Okay.
to see what his name will be, what his backstory will be, and just try to work and get him in the spotlight a little bit too.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'll tell
you
you, when
know,
I first saw him, that is my sleep demon. I'm telling you, he was scary. I'm like, oh Lord, if I had a sleep demon, that's what he would look like.
well,
Oh.
maybe you can help me come up with a name for him.
Maybe. I don't know. We will discuss later. And you did mention that you've got a new character coming up.
I
Um,
do.
but before all of that, I want to kind of, if you've got time, um, get back to the beginning. Now you come up with all of these I'm gonna say creatures because they're
Creatures,
all
right? Yeah,
clowns, creatures, but creatures.
right,
Ugh, if I
right.
could talk. How do you come up with these? What's the very first thing that to get these things started?
I love your questions because them are very in depth and real questions. It started out when I was a young kid. I was terrified of clowns, believe it or not, and to a degree, to this day, I still find them creepy. Uh,
Yeah.
but to answer your question, I'm sorry I went off topic.
No.
Um, what makes me come up with them is I'll be like, okay, obsolete. He's got the mohawk. He's the kind of cool clown, but piss him off and he can rip your throat out.
Right.
With your sleep demon clown, I come up with him solely because I'm like, you see all kind of evil clowns or monster clowns,
Mm-hmm.
but they're basic.
Right.
And I'm like, I want it to look like he's been tortured. So that's why all the spikes are in the nose
Nice.
and the pins are in his mouth.
Okay.
I want it to look like he's been attacked
Mm-hmm.
and reformed, and now he's out for vengeance because he's
Dang.
done been through all the pain. So to answer your question about what starts these clowns, I'll get an idea of what could happen,
Okay.
and you think of a clown because clowns now are just so popular. I mean, they've always been kind of popular with circuses and all that, and Ronald McDonald. But when you think of killer clowns or demon
Right.
clowns or monster clowns,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's wanting the smiley face with the weird paint. I think a little deeper and think of what can we do to penetrate this clown he can't just be a basic clown. He's got to have a backstory. He's got to have a certain look.
Yeah.
And that's where my mind goes is, oh, I got an idea. We can do this or we can do that. And that's where it all originates from.
Nice. Now, so once you've got this idea in your head, where do you go with it? Who draws it up? Do you collaborate with different people, same
I
person?
do. I do.
Okay. And
Well, I've got a few studios that I work with.
okay.
Uh, I work with Nightmare Studios.
Okay.
I work with Screaming Banshee, which is my favorite. Sorry, Nightmare Studio, but excuse me. But Screaming Banshee is who my go-to guys are
Oh, okay.
because I can message. They already got my mold for my face,
Mhm.
so I can message them and tell them, "Hey, here's what I want. Here's how I want it to look. The color scheme, the blood splatter, the whatever it may be." And they will do a rough draft and send
Okay.
me a picture. And if I like it, I'm like, go for it. If I don't, I'm like, nah, work on it a little more. I need this, I need that.
Right.
And they do it for me. Uh,
Okay.
and so I mainly use Screaming Banshee.
Okay.
Uh, so if anybody wants a custom clown mask made, go to screamingbanshee.com.
That's
They're
awesome.
or you can look them up on Facebook, and they're really great. They're great. They deliver on time. They're quick. It don't
Wow.
take them months to make the mask. They can get it done within a couple of weeks and have it sent out to you.
My goodness.
So Screaming Banshee is my go-to guys.
Okay. That is
Yeah,
awesome. So and then they just pop that out. So you don't really at the time have a backstory or anything for them yet. You know what you want. It pops
right.
up in your head. This would be really cool. That is so neat to be able to do that. Just like
Yeah,
send in, I didn't know that you could. I figured and I've been wanting to try and make masks myself, so I know how hard it is to
yeah.
go from sculpting to finished mask, and that's awesome that they've already got your face. And how fun! Oh my gosh, I
It
love it.
is it's amazing because there's nothing more joyous, except for my kids, than to see something in your mind come to life.
Wow.
And when you make your own and it's your property, because everything I got is trademarked. No one can steal it. No one can duplicate it. If they
Yep.
do, I could sue them.
That was what
So,
I was going to ask next was
yeah,
would they duplicate that, or if so,
no.
all right, good.
Well, they can, but they will be in court getting sued.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
So, yeah. So I make sure I've already got a trademark and a patent on all my costumes and
Nice.
all my masks. Because this is your brainchild, this is your baby.
Yeah.
Uh, you love all kids, but you love your kids more.
Right.
So
Exactly.
that's how I look at the scenario. I love your style, but I love my style more.
Nice. Yeah.
So
How fun. My goodness. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking us through that process. So
yeah,
I'm not going to keep you much longer because I know it's getting dark outside, but we will be talking with you again. Um, you have got a brand new character outside of my sleep demon. which is what I'm gonna call him since we don't have a name, or you don't have a name for him yet, outside of my sleep demon. So to let everybody know, on one of our other programs, once he gets done, and it is perfected to the way that Isaac wants it, he will be revealing his brand new character on this show so that we all get a premiere. Of it. That is going to be
Yeah.
so much fun. I'm excited. I don't know. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. I love this kind of stuff.
Well, I'm gonna actually send you an obsolete signed photo soon.
Oh, thank you. You're so
Yeah.
sweet. Well, don't forget,
Uh,
I still have to come kick your butt if you do anything to hurt yourself. So,
okay. But another thing I want to say is
yeah,
oh man, it just left me. My mind ain't working today.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I was gonna say something. Let me think. Uh with this new character that I'm gonna debut, the only hint I can give everybody, it's not a clown.
Nice.
And congratulations, you just named my new clown character.
I did.
He's your sleep demon. His name is going to be Sleeman.
Nice. I love it.
So thank you. You get props for that.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh
So
my goodness.
his name will be Sleeman. That's a
Sleep.
first. It just happened here on this podcast. So get ready for Sleeman. And I'm working on his backstory now, and we'll fit it in, and I'll let
Nice.
the crowd know because I plan to be a part of your show on numerous occasions if you'll
Heck
have
yeah.
me.
Oh, of
Uh,
course. You know I
Because
love you.
I love you, baby. I definitely want to be a part of this with
Yeah.
you because one, you're my heart.
Oh.
Two, it helps franchise and get things out.
Oh.
And we don't even just have to talk about me, uh, or my accolades or whatever you want to call them.
You're so much more interesting though.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, definitely Sleeman is now in effect. He
Oh
has
my
got a
gosh.
name.
I
I
feel so
love that.
happy.
And it's a name that's never been used. So I'm
No?
fixing, after we get off this podcast, I'm going online, paying the money and trademarking the name.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you very much. To be continued for everybody. This will be continued. The next time that we talk to him, though, I would like to talk to him about the ins and outs about being an actor and some of the trials and tribulations that he had to go through just to get to that point in his life or this point in his life. So thank you very much, Isaac, for being here. I love you, and
Thank
we will
you.
talk with you soon.
I love you too, honey, and I will be honored to talk to you.
All right. Bye, babe.
Bye, babe.
Don't.
Thank you for joining the Parapausal Podcast. We would love it if you could give us that Holy Trinity. Share, subscribe, and smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that little bell to get notified for your next dose of hot flashes and paranormal chills.